Hallihallo ihr Lieben und willkommen zum dritten Part des Events Drachenpracht in der Frühlingsbrise. Wir müssen uns jetzt mit Garming treffen und ja, mal schauen, was uns jetzt erwarten wird. Ne? Ich bin ja auch sehr gespannt, ob wir noch etwas über seine Eltern und so erfahren. Ich meine, darum geht's ja eigentlich, ne? Zumindest hört sich das immer so an. Als würden wir darauf hinarbeiten, dass sich Garming eventuell mit den Eltern wieder versöhnt. Ja, Jean-Guy, du musst nicht direkt deinen Senf dazugeben. Und ja, wir schauen einfach mal, ne? Wie immer, wir schauen einfach mal. Wir schauen ja immer, ne? Garming! Hi! Einmal automatisch, bitte.
Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Dim sum!
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect. You're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
Okay.
All right, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
Ja,
Well,
gib
it's
mal
not just
rüber.
good
Ich
this
werde
time.
auch alles
I need
sicher
you to escort a team
verwahren
and their wares
und
from
nicht
Chaoyin
wegbringen.
Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
Oh nein, wetten wir, das ist jetzt die Adresse seiner Eltern?
If the client's that
Pass auf.
important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
Ja, das ist ja kein Problem, ne?
All right, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Okay. Milane fliegen schneller ins Nest. Flink auf der Stelle. Habe ich das gerade falsch vorgelesen? Das hat sich so komisch angehört. Naja, egal. Egal. So, jetzt sag mir... Wow! Wow! Wir haben uns hierher teleportiert. Was ist denn da los? Krass.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
Ah, Paimon, ich glaube nicht, dass das eine gute
We're
Idee
almost
ist.
there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Okay, darf ich laufen? Ich denke schon. Ich würge euch ja immer ab, wenn ich zu schnell laufe. Hier? Seid ihr es? Nein, ihr seid es schon mal nicht. Okay. Oh!
Sesame. Oh, no,
Hier
I'm
hin?
hungry.
Okay, hier hin.
Hello, you must
Guten
be the
Tag.
tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Oh! Wetten wir, das ist der Papa. Der Papa. Ho!
Dad?
Ho! Ho!
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has
Los,
nothing but
Paimon.
good things to say
Praise
about
ihn
him.
noch ein bisschen mehr, damit der Vater weiß, wie gut er ist.
Yourself, at least.
Oh Gott! Direkt eine Schelle.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
Oh mein Gott, ich kann sowas nicht ertragen. Habt euch lieb.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us.
Aha.
Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see.
Ja.
I suppose I will have to trouble you all to
Ja,
escort me.
ja.
then. Let's go.
Okay, und unterwegs könnt ihr euch mal ordentlich unterhalten, ja? Und wehe nicht. Ich will was hören. Mann. Okay, wo müssen wir hin? Ich hoffe, ich habe den Teleporter. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott, Gott sei Dank. Glück gehabt. Ich habe doch so viele Teleporter noch nicht. Das nenne ich mal eine schnelle Reise. lass uns mal lieber hier runter, sonst sterbe ich bestimmt gleich, weil ich da rein gleite.
Walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you?
Paimon, gib dein
Bring them so
Bestes.
we can share them.
I'm fine.
Oh.
Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon,
Du gibst dein Bestes, Paimon. Wir schaffen das irgendwie. Okay. Ich wette, gleich muss ich kämpfen und dann retten wir den Papa und dann sagt er,
this place looks
Garmin,
nice and open.
mein Sohn.
Why don't you all rest here
Und
for a
Garmin sagt,
second?
mein Vater. Und dann haben sie sich lieb. Also ich hoffe, dass das
You're not
passiert.
going to join us?
I'm
Ja, guck
not
nicht so
tired.
fies, Mensch.
I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
Oh. Sorry,
okay,
ich kann sowas nicht
we'll
sehen.
just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
Ah, seht ihr? Seht ihr? Mein Plan geht auf. Jetzt kämpfen wir
It
gleich.
appears that one's movements
Oh.
were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
Oh mein Gott, haben wir das inszeniert?
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Oh, das ist ja süß, dass die
Indeed.
helfen.
Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Ah! What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
Oh!
What do I do?
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and
Ihr
disposition.
solltet nicht so hochgestochen reden.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Normalerweise reden so Räuber nicht. Aber okay, ihr habt
Away.
euer Bestes
Let us
getan.
away.
Gaming!
He's a great fighter.
Ja, ist er.
Man's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
Ja.
Gaming,
Ja? Rede mit uns. Rede mit uns.
if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he
Ah,
wouldn't have to put himself in
Mensch.
such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
Hoho,
I
hello.
was going to plan.
Okay,
Wer kommt
we
da?
should be good to stop here.
Wer ist das? Ist das Garmin? Ich erkenne die Hand nicht.
Oh, what is he doing?
Zhongli! Oh mein Gott.
Sir, please, listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Ich liebe das Laternenfest, weil einfach so viele Charaktere in der
Bandits.
Zeit
Acting in
auftauchen.
broad daylight.
Oh, die Stimme. Oh. Sorry, ich weiß, ich mache das jedes Mal, wenn er redet.
Oh.
Oh, Paimon. Stirb nicht, Paimon.
I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Das ist voll falsch verstanden.
Paimon's fine.
Oh mein Gott.
Had some cake
Oh,
stuck in
meine
her
Wangen
throat.
tun schon weh. Inzwischen muss... Warte. Inzwischen muss er es wohl alles gemerkt... Muss er es wohl alles gemerkt haben. Okay. Ob er sich wohl absichtlich dumm stellt? Bei Zhongli bin ich mir manchmal nicht so sicher, ob das Absicht ist oder nicht.
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millelith at once.
Die Transportwache, die uns begleitete, ist ihnen schon dicht auf den Fersen.
Oh? Well, if that's the case. Such
Ja.
matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you agree?
Zhangdi! Los!
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to
Es tut mir
relax
so leid,
while
dass ihr
we
das
wait
immer
for good
ertragen
news?
müsst. Mein Gesabbere, wenn
That would be
redet.
lovely.
Okay, suche einen Teestand, um sich dort auszuruhen. Okay, na, ist ja nah dran, ne? Oh, wartet. Können wir die Äpfel noch mitnehmen? Das habt ihr jetzt gerade nicht gesehen, okay? Ich brauche immer ein paar... ich brauche mal ein paar Gegenstände, weil ich einfach nichts machen kann. So, na denn.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way.
Zhangdi.
One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves.
Mach noch
If
mehr,
you
mach
ask
noch
me,
mehr.
what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Onkel Jöp.
Seems like Zhangli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
Naja, wenigstens das
You should
weißt
be
du.
sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Genau.
I...
Und dann sag ihm, dass du ihn lieb hast.
Your
Und wer
son is
nicht?
young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed.
Da,
It's
hör auf,
understandable to
Zhongli.
find talking about such things
Er
in
ist
person difficult.
5000 Trilliarden Jahre
If there's a
alt. War ein
particular
Scherz, Leute.
sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the
Darüber haben wir
same.
ja schon geredet. Ich kann es
Otherwise,
verstehen,
how
dass
would he
er sich
support
das
himself?
wünscht. Aber man sollte
Over the past
Kindern
few years,
nicht sowas
I
aufbürden,
heard
sondern
how well he
ihnen
was
den
doing
eigenen
for
Weg
himself as
gehen
a
lassen.
guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushu dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushu dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
Ja, also kann man... Nee.
It is
Och,
only
Kumpel.
natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need
Dann
not
hätte er
worry.
vielleicht was anderes
You
gefunden.
seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom.
Wenn du wüsstest.
Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Ein bisschen.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find
Ja,
their
das
own
ist ja auch
way.
richtig so. So
And
muss das
she's
sein.
more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
Sure.
Jipstag, okay. Nicht Jip.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
Ja, tust du.
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite.
Du bist so ein
Pull the
weiser Mann,
string
my
too
boy.
tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery? You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
Gaming! Du kommst zur rechten Zeit. Also wir verschwinden und ihr könnt euch unterhalten, okay? Ich nehme auch Zhongli mit.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
Ach, so ein Name, ne?
A fated meeting
Bestattungsunternehmen.
indeed.
Noch länger ging's nicht.
We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Ja, los!
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Nein, ihr müsst euch unterhalten. Ich verschwinde mit Zhongli.
Oh, okay.
Ich habe da so eine kleine Hütte gemietet. Okay, ich höre
I'll come
jetzt
right
schon
out and
auf.
say it.
Sorry.
Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
So, that's how we're
Ja, also,
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
But how did you know?
At
Nur zu
first,
meiner
their
Verteidigung,
mannerisms
ich
seemed a bit
selbst wusste
stilted.
auch nichts von dem
But
Plan,
once I got
okay?
close, it was obvious
Ich
that
wurde
they
ja
possessed great skills.
abgekapselt
I was right on
in
their
der
tail, and it
letzten
should have taken only a
Aufnahme.
few steps to catch up to him, yet somehow I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things
Yeah.
between my dad and me?
Yes!
I appreciate it, I really do.
Mhm.
But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show him what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all. Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around.
Mhm.
Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go.
Let it go!
You don't believe us?
Huh?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
Und du, wirst du mit ihm reden?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Viel Glück, wir werden für dich die Trommel rühren. Ein Versuch kann nicht schaden. Wir nehmen das erste. Wir lockern die Stimmung etwas auf.
You are very knowledgeable,
Ey, flirt nicht mit ihm, der gehört mir, ja?
Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
Ist schon gut. Es ist ja nicht so, dass sie Wein trinken.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Zhongli?
Ich hab deine Hütte.
I have very
Wollen wir
much
gehen?
enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh,
Nein,
I
nein.
hope I didn't keep you.
Außer ich darf mitgehen.
My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
Nein, geh nicht.
We'll see you, Zhongli.
Oh ja, wir begleiten dich. Ciao, Leute. Haut rein.
Chat, alright?
Ich bin weg. Ich habe was Besseres zu tun. Zhongli! Warte! Zhongli? Ich komm schon. Hier, wollen wir Zhongli mit Zhongli gehen lassen? Ja, okay. Wir machen das einfach mal.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Wer? Oh, Scheiße! Es wird ja immer besser!
I've been here the whole time? A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects.
Mann, ich werd aber heute verwöhnt.
It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine.
Huh. Ooh.
Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
Ich hab was zu
While we're on the
besorgen.
subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
Ja, was denkst du?
I've only met Director Hu a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
And is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right.
Los geht's!
I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these 2 kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Du
Well,
anscheinend nicht.
I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was, awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
Der Wettbewerb ist jetzt nicht das Wichtigste. Darauf kommt es nicht an. Wir werden sowieso gewinnen. Wir nehmen das Zweite.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like shell lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need.
Oh, okay.
Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Immer. Sicher, definitiv. Ich möchte gern 100%ig werde ich dich besuchen, my boy. Anklicken.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Xiangli. See you later.
Hau rein, my boy.
See you next time.
Bis dann. Na los. Na los. Oh, let's go.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Oh, los.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but...
Hat gesagt,
Hey,
aber jetzt lass ihn doch mal
let me
aussprechen. Ja,
finish
danke.
before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shinhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey.
Oh
Shall I
nein.
pour you a cup of tea? Or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired.
Unterbrecht die beiden nicht.
They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an
Oh,
appearance.
okay, das war doch... Aua. Oh, sorry, Leute.
Do you remember the
Ich bin
plan
gerade
when
gegen
we're
den Tisch
counted to?
gekommen. Mit meinem Knie.
Yes, Master.
Das war
We aim to
geplant.
give them
Okay,
a
dann dürft ihr da
demonstration of
hingehen.
familial
Let's
love.
go.
So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shanhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat
Ja, du
and
hast
see what
keine andere
happens.
Wahl, Garming.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Are Auntie Shenyun and Shanhe serious right now?
Girl, pass auf, was du gerade sagst.
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shanhe's
Die denkt sich so, habe ich jetzt irgendwas falsch gemacht? Nee, wahrscheinlich denkt sie sich das noch nicht mal.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so
so
bad
fertig
after
mit
all.
der Welt. Er hat keinen Bock mehr.
Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Oh Gott, ich will
Like
nicht
we
wissen,
used
was
to
jetzt
do when
kommt.
we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time
Lass
to
ihn doch
time.
erstmal seinen eigenen Weg gehen.
I
Wenn er
didn't know dim sum was such
aufs
an
Gesicht
important
fällt,
affair,
kann er sich immer
Master.
noch umentscheiden.
Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before. But
Sag's ihm.
Thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Let's go! Okay, Milan fliegen schnelle ins Nest, flink auf der Stelle. Warum hört sich das so bescheuert an, Leute? Muss ich das so komisch im Reim lesen oder sowas? Oder wie oder was? Hey! Na, was geht?
Master, did I say something wrong earlier?
Nein, überhaupt nicht!
I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
Ja, du hast super
Naturally.
geholfen, meine Liebe.
Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
Okay, wo muss ich denn hin? Ach, tatsächlich. Wir sind in Liyue. Der Weg war weit, aber wir haben es geschafft. So, wir kommen einfach mal von hinten angaloppiert. Oh, Charlotte! Girl! Ha, von da bin ich gar nicht gekommen.
You must be Mr. Ip. Thank you for coming all this way.
Ich finde Yip cooler.
My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
Ja, was sagst du?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market.
Oh, ich freue mich schon, wenn wir in
Then
Fontaine
I'll need
sind.
some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Ja, ja, folge ihr bitte. Es ist süß, wie alle
Is this person
zusammenarbeiten.
also involved in your plan?
Nö, gar nicht, nein. Was glaubt du? Sie ist der bedeutende Kunde.
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Juhu!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
Genau. Wir kommen schon! Wir kommen schon! Hupi-dupi-dup.
I take it that all is going well?
Na, aber hallo!
Don't worry, Shenyan. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shenhe appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
Was denn?
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty.
Muss mich mal anders hinsetzen,
Fontanians
Leute.
will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment. Are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea. But I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
Ach, was?
That is for us to decide.
Aha.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Genau.
Okay. So, it's like this.
Ja, erzähl. Ja, ich werd schon wieder abgekapselt, ich glaub's nicht. Das ist echt gemein.
To us.
Ja, wenn ich wüsste, was wir tun sollen, ja. Tschüss.
We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Okay. So, geht zum Drachenstand. Na, da gehen wir doch mal hin. Aber da habe ich eigentlich schon alles weggekauft. So still und heimlich. Hast du noch was Neues, Girl?
Hello again.
Hi.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to.
Ja, mach das bitte.
And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Ja, ich habe deinen Laden schon leer gekauft, aber danke.
Device thingies from Fontaine.
Da hinten ist Charlotte.
Yes. Here you go. Please, take it.
Ob
free
wir
of
Venti
charge.
noch treffen?
The directions are in the box.
Ich meine, er gehört
It's
ja
not
nicht
hard
zu
to install
Liyue,
at all.
aber
It
wäre
doesn't feel
cool,
right for us to just
wenn er
take
irgendwo
it.
rumliegt.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition.
Danke.
I'll be rooting for you.
Woohoo!
All right then, thank you.
Danke, danke. Ja, schön dran montieren, ne? Immer schön
It's done.
cheaten.
Let's get down to business.
Let's go. Oh, okay. Es wird dunkel.
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do.
Ja, okay.
A good place and
Warte auf den Beginn des Laternenrituals. Oh, jetzt kommt gleich eine schöne Szene bestimmt. Also ich hoffe es. Hauptsache, ich bin gerade voll außen rumgelaufen. Habt ihr das gesehen?
Chi-Chi's almost there.
Ja, ja.
Okay.
Ist erstaunlich, dass sie so schnell laufen kann. Das war der Ping. Also ich schätze mal, das soll sie sein. Die sehen ja alle irgendwie immer so gleich aus, ne?
Come here, allow me.
The lantern rite is as festive as ever.
Ich liebe es.
What's going on?
Was ist denn los?
Something happened? What should we do?
Oh, was passiert denn jetzt? Oh, verdammt. Oh, okay. Spielt Garmin jetzt was?
What's that?
Oh. Zeig, was du kannst! Das ist erstmal voll Jesus, ey. Kann das Wasser laufen. Oh, wow. Ich weine gleich.
Have I taken that many pictures already?
Hey, wo willst du hin?
I need to load more film.
Wait. The wind.
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh mein Gott, das ertrage ich nicht.
Gamming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in! You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him! Oh! He's over there! Talking to his dad!
Leute. Das war zu schön gerade. Mann, haben die eben echt hart drauf gedrückt auf die Tränendrüse. Warte, bin ich richtig? Ich bin richtig. Mann, das war dieses Jahr aber ganz schön gefühlsduselig hier.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay?
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Ja, okay. Umarmt euch jetzt. Habt euch lieb.
Son. I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Okay.
Ich habe kein Taschentuch hier.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've got to admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually,
Entschuldigung.
How about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say? Or...
I'm durch. Durch.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Oh ja, alles nur dank dir. Klopf dir selbst auf die Schulter, Paimon.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together.
Darf ich mich auch einladen?
Treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Ey, das hat er gar nicht gesagt in Englisch.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gumming.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Gibt es noch etwas, das du tun möchtest?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Auftrag abgeschlossen. Sorry fürs Reinschniefen, Leute. Ich hoffe, das hört man nicht so dolle. Das war echt emotional gerade. Und damit haben wir Teil 3 beendet. Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht, was noch kommen soll. Denn 1 ist noch offen. Du und Paimon habt zuletzt nicht viel zu tun. Also macht euch auf, um Xiaoying zu besuchen. Was? Es wird empfohlen, zuerst Animula Kuragi Akt 1 abzuschließen? Kann ich es trotzdem machen? Ja, ich glaube schon. Wie ich ja schon einmal gesagt habe... Nee, das nicht, Zhongli. Es ist ein Event, das heißt, hier passieren Sachen, die wir momentan noch nicht erlebt haben, aber in dem Spiel dann so getan wird, als hätten wir es erlebt. Aber die Warnung habe ich euch ja wie immer schon am Anfang des ersten Videos, was etwas verspätet kam, aber die Warnung, ja schon genannt. Und ich denke mal, in der nächsten Folge wird nochmal irgendwas passieren, was wir offiziell noch nicht erlebt haben. Okay, ich trockne jetzt meine Tränchen. Und dann beginne ich mit der letzten Aufnahme für dieses Event, denn ich habe nur noch 4 Tage Zeit und ich muss auf meinem anderen Account, muss ich das Event auch noch machen, denn ich wollte es hier zuerst beenden, damit halt die Reaction auch wirklich eine Reaction ist, also ne, nicht, dass ich schon vorher weiß, was passiert. Hätte ich das vorher gewusst, hätte ich hier nicht geheult, dann hätte ich nämlich gewusst, was passiert. So ein Käse. Aber gut, okay. Wir sehen uns dann im letzten Part wieder vom Event. Ich habe den Namen gerade vergessen. Dieser lange Name, der hier eigentlich ist. Und wir sehen uns dann wieder. Also dann, bye bye.